Hey there. Thanks for tuning in. We are walking in LA. Live from Hollywood. Just gonna take a look around, see who's out, see what we can see where we can go. Hey, happy Saturday. Thanks for watching again. Just gonna take a walk down Melrose a little bit. I think they're all left and then some. The Pacific Palisades fire is moved to Mandeville Canyon, which is like the Bel Air area. But that fire still seems to be 11% or 12% under control. I don't really think that sounds very much under control. The fire back east, the Eaton Canyon fire, no control over it. The first fire, I really don't know much about. That West Hills fire, the Kenneth fire, I think that's contained. The Sunset fire is contained and maybe out. But there still remains like a really hazy sky, and definitely masks are in order. I wish this picture was fine enough so that you could see the lovely ash falling from the sky. I'm going to walk through an old studio district. There's not a lot of traffic. This is usually a pretty busy street on Saturday nights. Or Saturday at 4 o'clock. We're on Orange Drive. Still a lot of production studios. This is kind of a hip little Hollywood area. And not specifically this block that we're on right now. Next block over.
I think that's actually a old Carlisle phone box instead of the box.
Sorry for Batman scene. So these are all old studios, little studios actually, I think. To be honest, Lucy, I Love Lucy studio, Desi Lewis, was in this area somewhere. Hey guys, thanks for joining Walking in LA. Subscribe to chat. Live streaming every day this month, wearing a mask until air quality picks up. I'm gonna take a walk right to Romaine Street, then we're gonna go down La Brea towards Pink's Hot Dogs and see how many people have braved the smog for a hot dog. We're approaching La Brea. I think we're gonna dip down on the next street, which is Sycamore, before we hit La Brea. This is the little kind of cute little hipster area. I don't know what this building is, but lovely courtyard. This used to be like a huge cement lot. I didn't realize they'd gotten rid of the cement lot. You can see the But honestly, this was like a wasteland before this. It's not. But it's definitely a hipster street. Cute place to visit, Sycamore. Sycamore and Blvd. It is, I guess, called the Sycamore District. Thanks so much. Thanks for joining today. Hi Affirmations. Let me know how the vocal is. I'm holding the microphone. I'm gonna get a new microphone, I think. Although the daintiness of the tiny microphone makes my hand look like a giant's hand. Fun bar over there. I've never been there. But again, this district used to be pretty vacant. So it's nice to see this stuff. There's a record store over here. Thanks. And then one of our derelict 99-cent stores, 99 cents only stores. I remember when they closed, somebody stepped up and said they were going to do something about these, like the pick and save guy or something like that, but they're all kind of empty. Well, they're all empty, as far as I can tell. So we are heading towards the oh-so-hip La Brea. Fun shopping district. We're only going as far as Pink's Hot Dogs. Or a little 99-cent store. I think the security guard just talked at me. Was protecting it. On account of some of this, probably really easily break in there and wreak havoc. Hey, happy Saturday. Thanks for joining. You're walking in LA, streaming live every day in January. RIP 99-cent stores. RIP. We're heading south of La Brea. Unintentional, literal mic drop. Yeah. This place is legend, Jet Rag. They have a $1 sale every Sunday. I've never been to it, but the parking lot's jam-packed. A lot of stuff might not be open again because the air quality is better than idiots such as myself will be walking around here. I ran some errands today and I drove down Melrose actually. And there were a lot of people out. Crossing over Waring, and that pink awning up ahead is Pink's Hot Dogs. The question is, are the hot dog fans lined up outside, or is it empty? Is it a good day to get a Pink's Hot Dog? I don't see much of a line, so they might not even be open. So thanks for the likes, and subscribe to chat. Thanks for the likes, subscribe to chat. Sorry, I keep forgetting to hold the tiny microphone up. That looks like these guys are getting hot dogs. But there doesn't seem to be the line that there is wrapped around the building. So I would say good day to get a Pink's hot dog. She blows, no lines. Los Angeles institution since 1946. Same block. There's our haunted Chipotle. Alright, we're about to turn onto Melrose. We're going to walk all the way to Fairfax and then circle back. Again, you can see the haze of smoke in the distance, yellow tinge. Thank you for watching. I haven't been down here for quite a while. My very favorite macrobiotic restaurant is gone. M Cafe. they've got a milk bar right next to a Winchell's. The street is really dead now, I think. We are walking on Melrose Avenue towards Fairfax. A kind of fun shopping district in Los Angeles. Actually very unique, and the fact that it is not full of Banana Republic and Gap. There are a lot of unique stores here. Scene. It can be quite a scene. If you're just clicking in, thanks for watching Walking in LA, walking down Melrose, seeing who's out and about. Mochi donuts. I basically have lived in the same sort of neighborhood the whole time. So I did for a while live in Silver Lake, like the outskirts. But I think the neighborhood that I live in now, I wouldn't mind a slightly more deluxe apartment. But I really like this neighborhood. It's a good mix of people. Get groceries pretty easily. Like for tonight, I'm gonna make a green or a chicken chili. I just stop on my way home at a grocery store, grab something, and be home in another minute. I suppose I could do that over here too.
On the US
Yeah, I see. Open it. It's really fun to use. We also have the Osmo 3, but I haven't been able to figure out how to hook it up for these live streams. So I'm using my iPhone 14 Pro Max SE. So back to that question about neighborhoods, I've really only lived in Hollywood since I've been here, except for that brief interlude in Silver Lake. And usually just between Highland and Sunset, kind of just that chunk of area, 2 to 3 mile radius. I like being able to go to the train, walk to the train. I like being able to catch a bus. I didn't grow up here, so I grew up in a city where you kind of had to do that. And then I lived in a city before here where you also you never wanted to move your car because you would lose your parking spot and it would take 45 minutes to find one. So any neighborhood where there's decent public transportation and grocery stores that I can get to pretty easily, I kind of love living in. I usually have the most insane cars here, but of course not today. think that the haze of smoke makes it a little brighter. I tried to turn my camera down a little bit. Thanks for joining again tonight. This is Lakshmi. She's on delivery. The sun's coming back. That robot thing is delivering somebody's meal. That name is Lakshmi. See it. Excuse me, sorry. Making the, let's see.
I'm telling you now, I might leave you behind because
There we go. I wish you could see the shops on the other side of the street. I guess we were gonna turn around and you could take a look at them at that time. We're walking in LA. Thanks for watching. Like this area. Like most little downtown areas, it changes a lot. It goes through periods of wax and wane. Marathon Burger used to be a Johnny Rockets back in the day. I don't know if that was what it was originally, but it kind of still looks like a Johnny Rockets. Might be a pop-up Marathon Burger. lot of murals of COVID. Really good one, actually. The patron saint, right? LA.
They wouldn't, right?
Hey, it's calm over here now. Wow, that's good.
Apologies for the bounce there. In case you're coming to Coachella this year, there's a Palm Springs Coachella show. All the shops are open, just nobody's really shopping. Probably smart. Thank you for joining us. We are walking in LA. Peter Pan was kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie. Heading west on Melrose, probably going to make the next cross that I can, maybe before Fairfax. That definitely was a vintage Peter Pan. the Pacific Design Center. The hills. And cloud of smoke. Very ominous horizon over there. That is the Taco Bell pickup window only. Fairfax High School. Down Melrose. Heading east on Fairfax. If you're just clicking in, thanks for joining. We're walking in LA, we're walking down Melrose. Just seeing who's out. Air quality is pretty poor. A lot of people are wearing masks, but then a lot of people aren't wearing masks. I am. It's a really great shopping area with a lot of vintage shops and used clothing shops and a couple of chains. There are a lot of Foot Lockers here for some reason, and Shoe Palace. Shoe Palace is California, I think, of a Foot Locker. It's national. And then there's Dayton. Cat Club. Unique.
cause she don't understand me. She don't understand me. Blood chain dancing. That nigga never caught a body, he ain't part of the family. She said she gon' get him. I gave her pieces in. You wanna act a nigga?
No, we need to go to an actual beauty spot that we can.
Just clicking in. Thanks for watching Walking in LA. Saturday Night Live stream. My favorite part about living in LA. Well, I have to say the fact that you can go to the snow pretty quickly if you want to see the snow. Mount Baldy, we can always go to Mount Baldy for snow. We've got the desert, alien landscape, and we have the ocean. All within our kind of reach drive. In some cases, a bus ride. I also love the fact that LA has a lot of parks and a lot of little spaces. I think I've got to discover those more since I've been doing those. There are a lot of other things I like about Los Angeles also. The food, for sure, but Benjamin.
No, this is not fake jewelry.
Definitely been more experimental with food since I've lived here. $10 a pound. I remember when I used to live in Boston, there used to be a place, or Cambridge it was, that was where you could buy clothes for $1 a pound. It wasn't as neat and organized as that place that we just passed, for sure. place. So the peach store has been around forever.
Didn't even make the news yet, but I know that nigga died. Sweet speak, blood on the line.
Dodging sidewalk scooters and we're walking down there. You're walking down Melrose. Just seeing what's happening on the streets. Fire's going on. It's pretty empty.
That's your favorite place right there.
So Ella was like, how are you coming?
Some of the best graffiti in the world. Well, just speaking from my experience in the alleys in Melrose. Definitely need to start eating before I do this. We started off at Pink's actually. But it is coming out. Frankie's New York Italian restaurant. Fratelli's coming up here. Some of the best breakfast burritos. Probably inauthentic, but they're good. That big pink building is the Chipotle behind Pink's Hot Dogs. There was no one at Pink's when we walked by, maybe 2 people. Good day to go and get a Pink's hot dog if you are so inclined. I'm not condoning hot dogs. So we are full circle, just about to be back at La Brea almost. We're gonna go right, walk a couple. Sorry, I forgot to move the microphone by my mouth. We are almost at La Brea. We're gonna go south on it a little bit, do a loop, come back around. There's more shopping there. There's Pink's. Dude. Behind the Pink building. We will do a line check. So, La Brea, Melrose. Here we are. Thank you for clicking and watching. We are walking in LA. We're just walking down Melrose. We just did a loop. Walking down La Brea. We just did a loop on Melrose. Just checking out the scene. Been a really odd and scary past couple days. I do remember LA Inc. for sure. That was on La Brea and Fountain. It was not exactly there, but it was at that corner next to the Edible Arrangements shop. There's Mr. Charlie's vegan McDonald's. Hey, Ty, thanks. Welcome back. We are just doing a quick pop down to La Brea. We just did a big circle on Melrose, a big Melrose loop. Maybe La Brea wasn't the most interesting idea for a walk. Cross here at Mel. Cross here at Rosewood. I'm just gonna walk this way a little bit. You really can see the smoke still. I just walked past Fairfax, or walked to Fairfax, but I think in the future I'm gonna go down Fairfax towards like the Grove and the Farmers Market. Today I just wanted to do Melrose. It's a lovely little neighborhood. I'm kind of walking in the direction of West Hollywood. The buses are free today, which kind of makes more sense for me to go a little bit further because I can just hop in the bus, go down the street rather than walking to my starting destination. Yeah, these really cute little neighborhood. Much nicer neighborhood than I usually am walking through for these walks. Very quiet. gonna cross the street again. Maybe not, but the smoke is kind of crazy. You can see the smoke ahead. I mean, maybe. No, I love that little house. I kind of feel like I've driven by that before. I'm happy for the trees, don't get me wrong, but like they're really masking the smoke. And I think it smells a lot more like smoke down here than where I live in East Hollywood. We're gonna go up to Santa Monica, or back up to Santa Monica now. Walk a little more through this lovely, lovely neighborhood. You are 100% correct. And then there is the McMansion. Orange County Special. Modern with an E. But these little cutie homes I really love. The one thing I don't dig is those giant front windows that you cannot open. I just feel like it would feel like a fish tank. Sorry, a lot of these houses have that. You know, usually in this area, this part of Hollywood, when there are, or this part of Los Angeles, sorry, I'm trying to fix my gimbal. Usually in this part of Los Angeles, you don't really worry about the forest fires. They're like really not close enough to them at this time. Hey, Mac Ryan. Thanks for watching. Thanks for checking us out. Walking in LA. I almost tripped on a stick. Tripping in LA. You can see our very hazy Hollywood sign, sort of. Well, you can't yet. This building is now on the way. Everyone's tripping in LA, or micro tripping. That's the new thing. Like a year ago.
That's it.
I thought it was great. It's black. It's always black.
Over Melrose, going back up to Santa Monica. No one's shopping. Wow, again, you can see the smoke. Good reason as to why no one is shopping. I'm gonna wait. Pretty crazy looking. This place is never open. Right? They did a lot of stuff down here, sorry. I have to like tap the gimbal so it doesn't screen set. Or whatever it's doing. Go into screen setting mode, or I think I'm not using it. We're on Poinsettia, crossing over Waring. The darker it gets, the more you can see the smoke in the sunset. Last night you could literally see the hills glowing. They never open. Willoughby. We're gonna go right here. Willoughby always reminds me of an episode of the Twilight Zone. If you're just clicking in, thank you for joining and watching. We're walking in LA. We just took a walk down Melrose, heading towards Santa Monica Boulevard. Pretty empty on the streets tonight. You can kind of see the fire over there, or the smoke. parking lot though, but I know what you're talking about. We're gonna turn left on Formosa, which is gonna take us all the way back to Santa Monica Boulevard. Pardon me. Hey, thanks for joining. We are walking in LA, walking in Hollywood, wrapping up a Saturday night live stream. Wanted to show you the DMV. Just kidding, it happens to be there. Like another movie studio area. These buildings are new. It's the OWN network, Oprah Winfrey network. Also on the other side of the wall are a ton of transformers. It's kind of a mix, I would say. You know, I'm like 50% panic, or maybe 50% worried, and then as the days have gone on, I would say that I'm a little more blasé about it, but still worried. I have friends that are very worried, but I have friends who have lost their homes. And I have friends who have lost their homes, and I mean, in the Pacific Palisades area, and like somewhere I used to go all the time. And for it to be completely gone, to see it on the news like that was pretty, I don't know, pretty scary. Not so much for me, I don't live there, but somewhere I like to go. And somewhere very unique. This is also the lot where they film Halo. And really, this is an original old studio, but I don't know which one. Might be Warner Brothers, the old Warner Brothers lot. Piece de resistance of walking this way is the Formosa, which is right up ahead here. Figure that gimbal out a little bit. Thanks, High Affirmation. Thanks for being low-key as always. That's no cap. We're on Santa Monica. Probably gonna get a little bit louder. Some Mendocino farms here. Really like their sandwiches. Not gonna lie. Yeah, there are pictures of like Liz Taylor in there and Barbara Stanwyck. And that is a truck backing up, I think. I love how they do these little lights in spots. It makes it kind of just a little sweeter. Technically are in West Hollywood right now because this is the West Hollywood Gateway Plaza, but I feel like when you think of West Hollywood, if you do, or I think of West Hollywood, this is so far from it. It's the hottest spot in Hollywood, the Target Courtyard. Check it out. Ducking breast. Busy intersection, Route 66. No one's getting their kicks tonight. Well, thanks for joining us. We were walking in LA. We just walked down Melrose, up La Brea. up Poinsettia, then over to Formosa. We're heading east on Santa Monica Boulevard. This area used to be a little bit dicier, I would say. You can see, you walk by this a lot on these walks. There was Hotel Roosevelt. I was trying to like lose some people, but now I'm going to be behind them. I'll give them a second. We're on Sycamore. We were on Lower Sycamore earlier, where that brightly lit bunch of trees is. Oh, fun coffee spot. Again, you can see the darkening of smoke over there. If you are a fan of the Tesla or Elon, this is his cafe that he's building here on in Santa Monica Boulevard. Very futuristic looking. I think it's a cafe where you can charge up, eat up, and other stuff. Maybe take a shower. Thank you so much. We are in Hollywood proper. And I think the true scary thing here is if the actual hills, Hollywood hills, caught on fire. The crazy thing about this is like I spent some time on Reddit, and I'm not dissing Reddit because I love it, but there's occasionally misinformation. Thanks for joining and watching. Thank you so much for clicking in and watching. We are walking in LA. We're in Hollywood. The Shakey's is now the Elon Musk Cafe. I meant to mention that. I mean, there's a lot of nice, new, expensive apartment buildings in this area, for sure. So, you remember there was an Anna Waltz, I think on Las Palmas in Santa Monica, a little up ahead, and the Circus nightclub was there. Those are torn down, and it's a giant building with an organic grocery store on the first floor. I mean, the neighborhood have changed because the industry moved for sure. Like there are no real giant studios over here anymore. And besides, you can do everything digitally. Isn't this that's a storage building for movies, and on the top of it, which I don't think we can see from here, I think during the Prohibition, they would they had a bar up there, a secret bar. That's right, and croissant time, remember? It was both. It is now coffee and donuts, Trejo's. Also, this was a pretty yucky plaza at one time. Subway is still there. So we're heading east. I just want to keep looking back at the smoke. That is this neighborhood. I used to actually live right in this neighborhood. There used to be a lot busier. Still got McGee's Donuts though, although that sign is sazzed up. That Walgreens used to be a Del Taco, and I lived like 2 blocks from here, and I still never went to Del Taco. And this is where the hardware store used to be, or Anna Walt, lumberyard, and the Circus Disco nightclub. And over here, Kodak, which is still listed on the building. And then that studio, you can see the lit up palm trees over there, is part of Desi Blue. So I really love Mother's, by the way. They have good sandwiches. Usually tables sitting out here so you can grab a sandwich and have a little lunch. Cheap date. If you're just clicking in, thank you for watching. You're walking in LA. We are walking in Hollywood. Streaming live every night. Happy Saturday. Well, there's a huge gay and lesbian center in that area now. It was just Circus. Circus is in Las Vegas. And I thought it was just an everybody club. I never went there. Not that I didn't want to. I didn't know enough about it, but I do remember Circus. I lived on Fountain in Las Palmas in a little tiny house over there at that time when Circus was open. It was a shit show Fridays and Saturdays, sometimes Sundays. But a shit show that looked like it was a good time. I didn't know there was topless. If you're just clicking in, thank you for joining us. We are walking down Santa Monica Boulevard in Hollywood, kind of wrapping up our live stream. Just went down Melrose. Steven was out and about. to see the smoke over there.
Mansfield.
Mansfield. Maybe a mile in that. Thank you for joining. Just stopping to help somebody find a street. Just look at that. Pretty dreadful looking horizon. Thanks for clicking and joining. Live streaming every night in January. I almost said December. I love this liquor store up here with its old sign that still has the phone number with the letters in it. I think it finally just closed down. HO3338. Yeah, everybody was at that club in the early 2000s. One thing about this part of the street is there are a lot of like cool little theaters, like the Hobgoblin Playhouse, which you can't make out. Television Center. Thanks for joining me Walking in LA. I am walking in almost the dark. Walking down Santa Monica Boulevard, heading east. Streets are pretty empty for LA. Where I washed my car when I washed it. Car is dry. I probably should wash it soon on account of all the ash that's covering the bonnet. Some more cool little independent theaters over there. Here, coming up on Vine. great, but it had a dent in it. And a guy fixed the dent for $20 from that car wash. Joining on a Saturday night. We're Saturday Night Live streaming, walking in LA. We're wrapping up the end of the walk here. It's walking down Santa Monica East. Probably the most uneventful part of it all. Thank you for joining and liking and subscribing to chat. I appreciate the support. We're walking in LA. Do these walks in like reverse order and go start off at the boring place because I have more people watching now and we're in the touristy area. But hey, this might not be a part of what we're going to see, so thank you so much. And thanks for joining us every night. Appreciate that and joining the chat. Again, this is really light traffic for Saturday night on Santa Monica Boulevard. This little strip mall with all the car places has definitely been here since you were here. And this car wash. And Beechwood in Santa Monica. Behind that building is Paramount Studios. I love it too, the industrial areas. That's what they do. Actually, or you have to stop the scooter with your phone and then you just leave it wherever. Usually for someone to trip on. I've only ridden a scooter once because excuse me. Usually the traffic is just kind of scary for me feeling comfy on a scooter, but one Thanksgiving I rode a scooter probably like 2 miles to a friend's house. They have the city bikes. Well, they don't have the city bikes. They have the metro bike here also. So the train system, sorry. Metro has bikes you can also rent. But there's like 3 different kinds of scooters that you can get. This is Hollywood Forever Cemetery. It's got like 10 degrees colder walking in front of it. Buried here are Rudolph Valentino. I wish they had to be returned to something. It makes sense, right? Movies in here on the weekends in the summertime. That like white thingy behind, that's Paramount Studios. Really nice place to go for a walk. You can go in the mausoleums and sit on Tyrone Power's bench. Yes, thank you so much for clicking in. We're walking in LA. We are wrapping up our Saturday Night Live in Los Angeles. I'm sorry, Saturday Night Live. Yeah, Saturday Night live stream in Los Angeles. over here. Valentino is here. A Ramon, Tyrone Power, a ton of people are here. I can't remember them off the top of my head. I wish my rig had a second phone so I could like look something up or prepare notes for the walk. That'd be kind of interesting, although I would probably actually trip. Thank you so much for kicking in. Walking in LA. Wrapping up my walk. I'll drop off at the 101 freeway, which is about half a mile up here. Traffic is really light here. A lot of people are staying in. We're just walking down Melrose. La Brea, didn't seem to be a lot of people out. Not quite that COVID feeling of emptiness because some places were open, but not a lot of people out. Yep, there she blows. The hot and ready is no longer $5 though.
So good, like, so many.
Of Little Caesars was a really kind human, I think. From what I've heard. There are a lot less movies now. Just kidding. They're all lawyer billboards anyway. Also, there are more billboards like Beyond Sunset in Hollywood. Remember all the Angeline billboards? The Los Angeles patron saint. For a while, I was seeing her in her pink Corvette pretty regularly. So up ahead, I'm sure you remember this, there was a big, gigantic old Sears here. Up ahead there was an old Sears here. It literally fell down this summer, like into the street. A pretty cool building actually. It was like built in 1910 or something, but it had a 90s facade. And once they peeled the facade off, it was this 1920s building underneath. And they were talking about saving it, but because it was historical, but they didn't. I mean, I guess it wink wink fell into the street. So now it's a big lot and they're building multimedia apartments over there. Thank you for joining me. We're at the tail end of my live stream, Saturday night live stream. I'm live streaming every day in January. I don't know if on this side of the street there were. This area has not been very nice since like the 50s. I mean, it is up and coming now and it is getting nicer, but like I remember reading about this. I wanted to see a picture of something from this neighborhood, maybe from the 50s or 60s or 70s, and I looked the building up and I just found article after article about how seedy Western and Santa Monica area was. But those palm trees are only great if you take care of them. Some of them are still open, but they're not seedy anymore. They're kind of cool. thumbnail. Hi there, how are you?
De tiempo, dice mi mamá.
Well, thank you so much for watching. Wildfires are definitely affecting all Angelenos, and maybe because there are a lot of videos up close. But I probably won't be getting too close. I like to respectfully stay out of the way.